Is that the exact lake? No shot. I clicked on this one. No shot, bro. Oh. What is going on, guys? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. So the last time I played this map, the Plonkit map, you guys really enjoyed it. It's a map made on the professional Discord community, so lots of interesting locations and ones that screwed up other good players. So hopefully, as a good player myself, I'm able to do a decent job here, but these ones are made to be difficult. So I think my top score on this map is only 17,000, so yeah, definitely going to be a tough one. This one feels Italian off the bat. I don't really see why not Italy. Single white line, Generation 4 camera, red roofs in the background. I think it all seems very Italian here. And also these kind of Roman arches. Are they aqueducts? I'm not really sure, but like similar kind of Roman looking arches. So, I mean, it could be like a weird Spain, but no. I'm pretty sure this is Italy because the reflectors wouldn't be orange like this in Spain. So let's go near Florence. Why not? And okay, was Spain. Unbelievable. That is a really difficult round. Yeah, so a bit of Roman architecture there over in Spain. I mean, it does make sense. The Romans were here, of course, but there you go. Okay, so, wow, a really tough one to start us off with there. Maybe I could have gotten it if I looked a little harder, but, wow, okay. So this one's Western Australia. This one's easy enough. I reckon it's going to be near Perth. I can see why this one's in the map, because it is a little bit of a difficult-looking one. The soil color's not quite typical for Western Australia, but if you look over here at this spotlight, it's got a black base, and you only find that in Western Australia. So I could say it's like going to be here or around here, something like that. So let's see here. Okay, it ends up being quite far south in Western Australia, in the Mount Franklin National Park. Not bad though. Next one's Generation 2. Very, very tropical and green. I think this one's going to be in like Hong Kong or Singapore. I think I like Singapore better with these buildings in the background. This guy could be either of those, but yeah, I like Singapore best here, so let's just go for that. Singapore does have a bit of Gen 2, so maybe we're out here somewhere. Yeah, ends up being Singapore. That's fantastic. Just definitely had that vibe about it. Oh wow, a dead donkey here, poor thing. Maybe not even dead, maybe he's just injured or something. But anyway, we have what appears to be some African-looking trees here. Actually, I do think Kenya. I think Kenya is kind of possible here. Just trying to see. The sun is more to the north, so maybe southern hemisphere. But Kenya, obviously being on the equator, you can't really trust it. Otherwise, Botswana. Now, the fact that the sun is solidly to the north makes me think that Botswana is more likely here. So I think I will go for Botswana, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a dry Kenya or something like that. See here? Wow, 91 kilometers away. That's a really nice guess. Okay, we're gonna get 20,000 on the first round here if I don't screw this one up. Which I may, actually. This one's difficult. Okay, so the sun is more to the south, so northern hemisphere, so we can rule out New Zealand or anything like that. Interestingly, we got a concrete road here, so I'm not really sure what that would mean. Also, with these ferns, maybe thinking more Iberian. You do get a lot of ferns in, like, Spain and Portugal. But it could be, like, French, or maybe even just somewhere over in, like, Hungary or Bulgaria, or any of these countries that have Gen 4 over there. The concrete road is strange. I think I like Spain here. Let's just go over here in Spain. Let's see here. Okay, not terrible. Ends up being in Belgium, so I think we miss out. Just miss out there, but a really good first effort. Definitely helped out by a good Malaysia. But you can see this, actually, so we missed out on the country streak on round 1 and 5, but the other 3 were good, so I'm feeling confident for today. So top streak of 3. I think the goal I had for the last one was 5, and we didn't end up getting it. So 5 is the goal for today as well. 20,000 and a 5. So interestingly, we have wind turbines here. One of my first thoughts was Mongolia, but the longer I look at it, the less I like that. So otherwise USA, or maybe like a weird Spain, or maybe a weird Canada. But I think USA mostly. I think it could just be somewhere like way out in the middle of nowhere in like Montana or something like that. It's a little hilly and very dry. I mean, it could be Mexico for all I know. This is kind of a difficult round, but I think this grass kind of feels more northern to me. So I'm going to go for it. Ends up being Hawaii. Wow, 1 country streak, but not a good score. So, wow, not easy. This one definitely feels more South African than Australian to me. This pole is not familiar to me. So, I mean, it would be a weird Australia, I have to say. It kind of looks like Western Australia, so it could be there. But to me, it just feels more... It feels more like it's going to be somewhere in South Africa. I would even imagine it could be somewhere over here. Even though that would be the obvious place to go, but I guess, because it's the bait map, I will go over here. Let's see. Oh, wow, it was Australia. That's a really difficult round, you know? So, yeah, we'll restart this seed. But that pole wasn't too familiar looking to me. So, yeah, really tough. Okay, so this one's some trekker in the middle of a lake. Not really sure where it is. I'm just going to guess Tanzania, because I think I've seen some similar stuff over here, maybe. Ends up being South Africa, so no, not at all. What's next? Kind of like a typical looking Europe here. Generation 2. Pine trees and all that. Yeah, this one's definitely difficult. I was thinking maybe somewhere in, like, Belgium or France. Or could it be some rare Gen 2 in, like, Hungary or Romania? That's always possible here. But I think I like France. Let's go for France. Ends up being, wow, all the way in the Azores? Yeah, in the Azores Islands, so owned by Portugal there. So, wow. You can see this map is pretty grueling. Like, our first seed was a little bit easier than normal, I think. So this one's interesting. We got, like, some really interesting structures here and a rock wall. One thing that came to mind was Bangladesh, near the beach in Bangladesh. I could see that. Otherwise, Nigeria. I think it's one of the two. Maybe I like Nigeria better, but I could see it being either one. Let's go in Lekki. Because you definitely see that kind of thing. It's kind of like, it's kind of sand in Lekki, I would say. So I'm not really sure where there's any land reclamation going on like this, but, wonder if it could be on that island. That would be really interesting if it was. But yeah, I think we're going to be somewhere around here. The longer I look at it, the more I like it. Sun appears to be more to the south. So that would make sense. We're in Northern Hemisphere. Okay, so let's go for it. Ooh, it was Taiwan. Wow, not even a thought that went through my head. Well, I wonder if those, like, little wooden structures were like some graves or something, like, for traditional Taiwanese religion or something like that. Just a thought that came into my mind. Could be completely wrong. So here we have, like, a really green setting. A lot of, like, weeping willows and stuff. I can see this one being Australia or New Zealand, actually. So where's the sun, then? Seems like it's about midday. Well, the sun might be more towards the north, actually. So yeah, it could be Southern Hemisphere. So maybe I'm thinking New Zealand, then. Like near Auckland or something like that. Could be Australia. It is South Africa, in Johannesburg. These rounds are so hard, you know? So many times I've not even considered the right country. It's kind of crazy. Okay, this one's just a bit of a crap round. I'm going to go for Chile. Ends up being Argentina. That was my other thought. Actually, I think it was a black car. Anyway. Okay, next one is... I don't know. Very interesting white sand here. I mean, Romania came to mind. Also, like, Canada. I don't really think it's Canada, actually. But where's this sign in the distance? I don't know. This is definitely a tough round. Yeah, it could even be like Nigeria or something for all I know. But, oh, look at this tree. Now, this is like a Scots pine behind my webcam here. So, I think it is Europe. Maybe even Poland. Poland or Romania. Maybe I like Poland better. Let's go for Poland. Ends up being Netherlands. That's a hill in Netherlands right there. Must be one of the highest points in the country, I imagine. Okay. Oh, next one. We had this in the last episode, and it was in Romania, in the hills. It was like, it was somewhere where they had like a ski resort. Or like something like, it was like a tourist area. So where's like a tourist area here? Would be something like that. Yeah, 6.9 kilometers away. Wow. Because I saw all these hotels. You can see all these like pink hotels everywhere. And there we are. Okay, so I remembered that. That's at least a good result. Next one, we have a long antenna and what appears to be, is it? What language is this? .sk. So we should be in Slovakia. Although, with lots of little blurs everywhere, that would remind you of Lithuania. But I think we have to trust Slovakia here, surely. I mean, the architecture definitely seems like it could be Slovakian. And the only problem is then that we could be in... We could be somewhere in Czechia, of course. So maybe right on the border here in order to maximize points. But the tiny blurs everywhere is interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just go there. Surely it's correct. Wow, on the other side of the country. So not as hard around as I thought. And this one's Lesotho, surely. Well, it could be Turkey the longer I look at it. So where's the sun then? Ooh, a bit of snow here. So sun might be more southern. This one's certainly tough. It could be British Isles for all I know. Yeah, it could be like Scotland or Wales. It could be. But I think like surely Turkey makes the most sense here. It's this hill in the background here that doesn't really strike me as particularly Sutu or Turkish either. A little like river running through here. I'm not really sure. I think I have to trust my gut here. But Okay, nice. 100 kilometers away. I was really prepared for it to be Scotland or something there. Fortunately not. Okay, we're on a good score now, actually. So we can get 20,000 here again. This one's Canada, way up north. Just trying to think of the... Resolute has coverage. Could be Resolute. Resolute's a decent-sized town. I could see that. Should we go for it? It's super snowy. I'm going for it. Why not? Surely. Oh, no. Okay, well, we were in the USA here. We were in Alaska, and in this town here, Nome. So actually a decent-sized town as well. So we get 17,000. That was a good effort, especially in Europe there. But the Netherlands one, I swear that's impossible, because Netherlands is never that hilly. So let's keep going here. Still on the road to 5 streak. Bit of Chinese here. Royal Gate. It's Japan, though. We got low cam, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I think that is Chinese, interestingly. So I'm not really sure where to put it. Certainly Japan. Let's just go in Tokyo. Ends up being nearby. Good. Next one is some interesting trekker here with an ant. I don't really see how this is possible. I have no idea where this is. Interesting, like, bin kind of feels European style, maybe. Maybe it's like some German trekker. I don't know where this is, man. I'm going to go in this area here. Ends up being Bulgaria. Okay, whatever. Next one is, I believe these are Malaysian plates, actually. So maybe, like, in the far reaches of rural Malaysia. Okay. Just, yeah, you get redder soil down south. I remember that now. Winter coverage, big hills. I'm going to go for Italy. Considering we're not on a good score anyway, we can go for it. And wow, that was Alaska. Okay, that makes sense in hindsight. Not a very good guess. And this one, is this Gen 4, actually? I think it is. So I think we're going to be over the border in... somewhere in Argentina, I think, with Gen 4. And white road lines. I can't think of anywhere else with Gen 4 that would look like this. Hills in the background as well. I think this is right. Nice. Okay, so 13,000. Very tough round indeed, but mostly screwed up by these 2 rounds here, 2 and 4. Okay, so we're on a 1 country streak, guys. We can still do it. Like, we're so close now to the scores we need. This is a weird round. Look at this soil color. Looks like an American-style sign. I don't think it's Canada. So surely this is the US, but could it be like Hawaii again? I could see that. These trees are strange. This sign's in English, so yeah, I'm fairly confident about US. It's going to be like West Coast or Hawaii. I kind of like going for Hawaii here. I kind of like it. Let's go there. Oh, what's Hawaii? Nice. Near Honolulu. Okay, good shout there. This one, very poor quality road. I think it's Russia. I don't know where this is going to be, but let's go for the country streak at least. So, I guess we can go around Bratsk. Okay, it was out near Magadan there, so very rural indeed. But we're on a 3 country streak now, so this is going well. We've got the red car. This one. I think the round kind of feels a bit... Oh, is it? I think that's gonna be the Ukrainian car. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were in this like hillier bit of Ukraine over here. I think that is actually a Ukrainian car. I mean, you get the red car elsewhere, but with the repair of the road, or the disrepair of the road, and the European cars in these houses, I think Ukraine make the most sense. And so let's guess in like the hills here. Yeah, I mean, it's in Kharkiv, but we take the points. Okay, so 1 more country, all we need now. Double yellows. Thick road sign here. Okay, this is a tough round. It's gettable, but it's tough. So, could be Hawaii again. I do consider Hawaii. Could be, it's not gonna be Chile, but it could be Marge. Okay, that's my first 2 thoughts here. Bolivia? Surely it would be a strange Bolivia. I don't think you get this steamy in Bolivia. I could be wrong. And then USA. Well, yeah, not really USA. It doesn't really feel US. So Bolivia, Arge, or like Hawaii. I think maybe Hawaii makes most sense, but it's a lot of rubbish around and whatnot. It's like quite... It feels a little poorer. So where is this round? Double yellows, huh? Okay, so maybe Bolivia is most likely. I just can't think of where I'd place this round, though. Like, because I can't think of any, like, big lakes or anything like this, like we kind of see over here. Maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe it could be something like this. I mean, it's a bit of a rough round. This thick speed sign. Okay, and then what we have to think about Canada and US all the way up north as well. Maybe I like that better, you know? Maybe it is Alaska. It's not an easy round, man. I think there's just more places in Alaska than in Bolivia that look like this. I can't believe that's my two options here. But this moss feels quite cold, actually. So it could just be the high altitude, but I think the lack of trees and everything makes sense for Alaska. If not, it's going to be Canada, I think. Okay, I've come to that conclusion. Yeah, let's go for it. Was Bolivia. Is that the exact lake? No shot. I think I'd clicked on... which one did I click on? I clicked on this one. No shot, bro. Oh, I can't believe that. No. Okay, man, would have been such an insane guess. I can't believe it. Okay. And this one feels maybe... Wow, look, they spray painted the sheep. I don't know if you can see that behind the webcam. They spray painted the sheep here. I think... I don't even know. Is it like Ireland? There's a lot of trees. Maybe it is just like southern Norway here. I'm gonna go for that. Oh my gosh, that's where I was gonna click. Okay, well, okay, one more seed, but clearly things are not really going my way today. Yeah. Okay, we'll go until we get the first country right. This one's Salt Pan, maybe. Sun is directly north, so I think just Arge. No, Botswana. Wow, that was a tough Botswana. I would never... Well, I maybe could guess there, but yeah, tough round. Interesting flag here. Yeah, well, my instinct says Peru, so maybe it's not Peru, maybe it's just Bolivia. I don't know. Yes, it is. Always don't trust your instincts in this game. My instinct says... Brazil, so maybe I should go Ecuador. Or am I playing too deeply into this? I'm gonna go for it. Nice, okay. Don't trust anything in this map, guys, I'm telling you. Okay, this time the instincts aren't really gonna help. I'm actually just gonna have to guess what's most likely, I think. Oh, I don't know for this one. Somewhere in Eastern Europe. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like Bulgaria or Romania. I think of the two, it... Could be like a weird Hungary. Just because it looks more Romanian. I'm going to go Hungary because it could be a weird one. No. It's in Wisconsin. Okay, so let's just finish this one out. But yeah, that's just so tough. I can't believe that round. These trees are similar to the ones that you find in southern Brazil. But I think this pole's a French pole. I'm going to go for Corsica just because it's strange. Wow. I didn't just guess South Africa for France for South Africa, did I? Okay, this one's I have no idea for this one either. Let's go like Slovakia. I don't know. Wow, that is quite possibly the worst ending to a video I've ever had. Guys, thank you very much for watching. That seed had so much promise for the first two rounds, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks very much for watching as always, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Till next time, goodbye.